My Gavadan Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arakia Galadirthan, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, but welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on with the Empire of Praesidius, or the Human Empire. We're auto-resolving this attack on Faldorf, because it's just so ridiculously simple. Given that all of your army is replenished no matter what, auto-resolving when the victory is that heavily in your favour, there's almost like there's no repercussions. I mean, although we have actually just lost a unit of experienced swordsmen, but they'll easily be replaced.
No peace, just war.
Oh, brilliant. Ublug Horned has died in the Battle of Faldorf. We're going to follow up, we're going to Talisman. Let's have a little looky at you, actually. Although we can upgrade, so I could give the enemies less, weaken their armour as we go on. No, hold on, are we Balthazar Gelt? Yes, we are. I'm going to go with Inspiring Justice. And we have united the Wissenland. Our second province now holds true. Now we've just got to chase down that gentleman over there at Andunier. But Faldorf is no longer. Romena rises. Perfect. I'm pretty sure I did all this last turn again, actually. But I should probably stop clicking continue campaign, I think. Which is what I did this time. But I'm almost certain I did this last time. Which is maddening. But I can't have gotten much further than this, other than to start chasing down the gentleman over there. But, because we were at a point where we were ending the turn. I'm sure I did. The same thing happened last time, didn't it? Because I had taken Armenelos, and I had to retake it. Anyway, we don't want that out there, is where I should probably move it from. No, I am sure I have done this. First of the 8th. 1855? No, that was the latest one. Alright. Well. Apologies. We continue on. But as I say, we did lose a gentleman. Have we got any money? 3,000. Yes. We could get... Oh, they weren't very good, though, those flagellants, actually. They died immediately. I think sticking with a melee troop is probably a good idea. And we can get spearmen with shields, which is... Ah, they have the same tier as a swordman. Yeah, we'll go spearmen with shields.
Very well, I will do this.
Although I shouldn't have done that, actually.
You summon me.
Oh no, they can't actually go anywhere. Alright, yep. Train the spearmen with the shields.
Wind of Shaman, I will.
Get those into our army. We can go... Do we want to go happiness? No, it's minus 17. An extra 5 isn't going to do anything. Or 4, in fact. Let's go growth and trade. The Crooked Moon now, I believe, only have the southern grey mountains. And then that is the end of their realm. So we can move to remove them as our grand leader.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Who is a little over the top when you select him, I would suggest. He's going to be our bulwark against the eastern threats of the undead. Although, look, Avaland, they should confederate with us, really. But I think we currently have a confederation, yeah. One more turn of that negative population, but then we're good to go.
Let us begin.
Ah, Viscount Lord Nelson has worked himself up as well. Yes, I definitely have done this, because I'm sure I've ticked that one twice. Anyway. By the by, I'm going to remember to load in and then manually load up the saves after this. Is going to be the lesson from today. What do we want to actually do here? Andunier is quite a ways away. Yes. I got the stonecutter last time too. It's all coming back to me. Praesidius can't currently do anything. And otherwise we're alright. It's just this gentleman here. We've got to chase him down. Asga Troll Eater, an Orc War Boss. But that's all I think we need to do, actually. So we can give it an end turn and tick through. Not really too interested in watching you slowly walk out. Oh, the battle. Let's do it. What the hell? Let's bloody do it. We might be able to get at least semi-favourable odds. So we shall fight Richter Nussbacher versus Uzga Trolliter. Here we are. I've been told of a mod, for those of you who are watching and maybe teetering on the edge of deciding to get this game or not. I hear tell of a mod that adds actual town battles to every town. And not just major province cities, the capitals. Which sounds wonderful, to be honest. I'd be all over that, but I don't know if I can install it halfway through, so... Oh well. Oh, you actually do get a legit first-person view. That's cool. Oh, but it resets all of your angles and everything up. That's right. Only a minor gripe. It just told me that in the loading screen that I could press insert to see that view, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look at that. It's interesting having a general who's not like standing out on his own. There's our sword infantry. Looking very flowery. Right. They have siege, they have all sorts of problems going on.
Seeking enemy. Move out.
Into positions. Spearmen, you have one job and one job only. You must hold this line. The vile scum that climb the hill before us are little more than filth beneath our boots. We must make it so. Oh, except for him, who is probably strong enough to take down all 5 units on his own, let's be honest. There he is, Uzga Trolliter. He's a level 1 war boss. And he's a high threat, apparently. So are the goblins, by all accounts. As are the rock lobbers. Interesting that the rock lobber is actually spelt correctly and not L-O-B-B-A, which I was expecting. But we do have a very nice hill, although I think we should probably pull down to just this little bit in, so that we're on the actual steep face of the hill rather than on the on that weird little ridge. Right, you men are to flank. Take positions. Let's get to it. I'm sure they had more troops than this. Why? Oh, some of them hidden, just moving around. I assume they are. Goblin trickery. Oh, and the lobbers are going for it. No! Here they come. Stand your ground, you are men of the Empire. You will not falter. Oh, good lord, but you might get crushed by rocks. He's just going to stand there and throw those at us, isn't he? Oh no, he's already changing position. More come. Shields up. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Christ. Stand tall, my bearded friends. You'll be alright.
Swordsman.
They're really taking their time with crossing that field. Because they can. There's some spear infantry, basic goblin warriors. Somebody in the comments, and I thank you very much for the information, has told me that goblins, some goblins, possibly all goblins, have a trait expendable. And the effect of the trait, as I've been told, is such that if an expendable unit suffers a morale shock, it doesn't affect non-expendable units. So, whereas normally there's a chain reaction effect to morale shocks, but by all accounts, if an expendable unit comes up into a situation whereby their morale is severely shaken, because they are listed as expendable, non-expendable units don't really care that the expendable units are getting killed, basically. Which is a cool little trait. And it's little things like that that you can see that they've had time to refine these games. It's just a disappointment that apparently under CA's mentality, in order to make the game better, you have to remove features to make way for new features. Oh, there they are. They've come in from the right-hand side. But get a flank on those just while you can. Yeah, get them to flee. Now get back behind the line. Form a smaller line. The Night Goblin Archers. Come out for defensive mode. Turn and charge down the hill. For the Imperium of Man! That was a great leap from that gentleman at the front, wasn't it? Oh, he's dead. No! They're wearing purple wizard hoods. I mean, come on. Crush them. Charge into the rear, General. Right, now the Orc leader is going to smash through the ranks. To be honest, I'm pretty sure he is going to be the only thing that actually wins this game for them. Oh, perfect. No, don't run away. No, that was super moment. Oh, you morons. Yeah, they're going to trade terribly. Flank those Wild Riders. Come back, man! Come back! Just because one bolt, one rock shot from the catapults attack. Why is their morale so pathetic? Like, look, they're killing themselves. They're not even killing us anymore. Those goblins are getting annihilated. Yes, well done, men. Well done. Stand your ground. Come on. The odds are actually really favourable. We're trading so well. Those archers aren't going to be good in melee, surely. Alright, let's speed it up. Come on, come on. Ignore the lobber. We've got support in there on our general. Right, they're routing. Right, you guys go down there. Spears, move across. Right, if they're just going to run away from you the whole way, then chase down that lobber. I know you're our general and I'm sending you off in a dodgy situation, but... Good flank on the wizard goblins. And they're routing. Capture as many as you can, get them. So it's just this guy. If only generals or like hero units were susceptible to siege a bit more. Unfortunately, though, as expected, the general is going to win the battle for them. And it's over. It's over. Valiant defeat. Now, he lost a lot, but unfortunately now, he will auto-replenish. Oh, and he's moving on our Menelaus. Very cheeky. Oh, they've gone to raid. Balthazar, you are requested back in Andunier. We must crush these goblin scum. Ticking through still. Various wars have been declared. Arguelon versus Paravon. Lots of clans. There are just so many nations. And the Doomseekers at the end. Chaos. Well, they took gold with them, and now they're raiding us. Bastards. We've lost some diplomatic relation with Sterling, whoever they are. I'm not bothered about that.
What?
Oh, wow. Quarrelers. Great weapons. Hello there, dwarf people.
Aye.
Ah, you're down on the southern side.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. Yes.
No, you don't like trade, though.
Won't happen.
Won't happen. Alright, the army is ready.
So?
Chase the bugger down. Now, I know that I can put them into stances, but it just seems to have so many negative effects. I just can't see that it's all that useful. If you're attacked and you lose, your entire army's wiped out. You can't actually start any battles, and at the start of your battle, all your units will be tired, and you can't recruit. But you gain 50% extra movement. I just don't... I don't know. I suppose if you're in your... If you're just crossing your own lands, it's quite useful. But if you're in enemy lands, you're out campaigning, it serves almost no purpose. Oh, they didn't capture Andunia, they just raided it. Right, I'm with you, I'm with you. No reason to not use the military surplus we have here and get that up. And then we can get a guardhouse in and get some much better units. What have you got? Iron pit mining. Yes, let's do it. Let's whore our second region out for gold. Gold aplenty. Those will repair. And then we've just got to get up there and finish them. I mean, there's a path up there we can take. Or we can... Once we've... No, we'll do that. Once we've killed him, we'll head up to the mountains, take Asgaraz, and then come through and take Norn. That should be most of their army defeated anyway. Ah, Ulrich Pappenheimer has gained an ability by doing nothing. Post-battle loot, cleanse of corruption's better, he can damage walls, he can assassinate people better. Oh, he can block armies. Let's make you a specialist, as I have no real use for you, to be honest.
Yes. I don't agree.
That is the only way to get up to Asgaraz. Blimey. It's a long way round. What are we learning technology about? Yes, fleet. We're still going for money. Bring me the money. What are we up? 21. 21. I'm going to use this as a little bit of a test to decide whether or not I should cut the end turns. But cutting the end turns would take so much more time on the editing of the video afterwards. I don't like to edit the videos. I've never really done any editing. I have really basic editing software, and I use it at the moment to just cut out the loading screens of the battle. And it takes me about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe, of my time. We've gone over 30 seconds. Oh, and then there's Doomseekers. Oh no, so it's still only about 30 seconds. It's not horrific. We're not like wasting a minute and a half at each end turn, for example. I am going to put you into forced march, actually.
Yes, that will do. Step to it.
I'm not really bothered if he attacks, because his army is pathetic, and we want to get to Asgaraz as fast as possible. Ulrich! Come.
On march.
Brilliant. How much money do we make? 912. We've lost our confederation negative. I'm tempted to confederate with Averheim, but I don't want to be that close to the undead yet, who I have it on good authority are going to really dislike me. Oh, Empire rebels have taken Grenstad. Interesting. The that nation. Who are you? Stirland. You've still got a reasonable... We've got quite a solid defence on our eastern side at the moment, actually. The real threat is obviously these buggers. Which one are you? Vampire Counts, the core. You've got Talabheim. Talabheim! And then stretching out to Essen. In fact, all of that brown, they're really gaining power. But then if we can get the Crooked Moon territories onto our side, that gives us a nice solid moneymaker at the back here, which can't be accessed from France. So that will be very useful for us, actually.
Summon the Elector Counts.
He sounds very exasperated, doesn't he? Ah, one more turn and then Praesidius is even larger than it already is. Excellent. And how have we done back here? Oh, they really don't like us, though. Minus 13 at the moment on the public order. Even if I take away the tax, which sees us go into negative income, they it barely changes their hatred of us. It's so frustrating, isn't it? It's one of those really... Again, one of those just... Why would they... these human towns... Why would they hate me when I have liberated them from orcs? That's what I don't get. Oh, the frogs want a non-aggression pact. Yeah, go on. You are at least human. And in our quest for ultimate human dominion, We will abide other humans, even if you don't share the same goals as the Empire of Praesidius. We'll allow it.
You are not welcome in my court, yet here you are. Friend or foe, we will see.
They want a non-aggression pact and they'll pay me 300 for it. Where are you based? That's what I would like to know. Oh, you're against Bretonia. Right. So that's why you've both just come to me and said, don't attack me at the moment, please. Because you're attacking each other. But I don't know where you are. That's my only problem. You are the Golden Bat people. Very well. Have a little spool around. I can't actually see. But I will take a non-aggression pact for 300 gold. Just because we are here to ensure the utter destruction of all undead, particularly undead. I have a particular loathing of undead. Oh, we got 1,500 for that. Brilliant. Oh. We can still at least play them off with diplomacy for a while. I mean, going gung-ho against every nation is just a surefire way to die. So.
That will work. Ulrich's will.
Oh, look, that's so unbelievably in our favour. It's just not even worth fighting the battle. Oh, wow. If we sacked it, we would gain... If we loot and occupy, we get 3,000. I'm going to do that. That is a hell of a lot of gold.
What? Absolutely not. Moving
I'll
on.
stay in there for now. Do we need to repair? Yes, we do. Oh, but we don't need to worry because we just got tons of money for that. No, don't worry about their buildings at the moment. They're their buildings. Oh, and Praesidius. Only one more stage to go. But with that large intake of money, we can get some of the bigger things. Yes. Oh, that gives your units a huge boost. Or alternatives include getting the armory. Oh, I got an achievement. Woohoo! Oh, we haven't even built a blacksmith here yet, actually. I'm sure, again, that I did do that. The shrine, that's what I'm not going to bother with. I'm going to go academy and blacksmith. So I think we'll get Castle Reichsguard for now. Reichsguard. We can build things, but not things we'd want. We're going to be getting rid of the tavern as soon as we can build the Imperial Palace, I believe it's called. Academy. No. It is Palace. Yeah, there it is. Because it gives the same public order bonus that the tavern gives and just plenty more bonuses. But obviously it costs a hell of a lot of money. But I'm hoping that Praesidius' garrison is... Oh, yeah, it's huge. So we don't need to really worry about leaving troops there. But with the money we've just gained, speaking of troops... Karl Franz needs some support.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
I'm not sure I should go with basic spearmen now we've got ones with shields. It just seems like the shielded one is surely considerably better and easily worth the 30 gold. I'd be interested in your opinion on that. Is it worth the gold increase? Crooked Moon, by my understanding, now have but 2 provinces left. Now, Karak, I would assume, therefore, is the dwarven name for, like, city, for example. Which is interesting. And we're in the Grey Mountains at the moment. Karak, Asgaraz, Norn, and Grimhold. But we can rename this to... We want it to be Fawn. But we're in the mountains, we've got a dwarven settlement. I think we should stick with dwarven theme. Or at least dwarven, ergo Lord of the Rings, ergo Sindarin, and call it instead. I don't really want to go with Minas. I'm trying to think of the word for... I'm going to have to mull over that. I haven't really got a reason to rename it though, have I? I suppose I could probably just keep it as its name. Oh, I forgot about you, sorry. Yeah, on you come. Oh dear, no. Oh, don't say the dwarves are going to come and get Crooked Moon. We want these regions, you stay away. Now, of course, Minas is a good starting name for cities in Sindarin, but Minas literally means like tower or defended tower or strengthened tower or just tower. But Barad also means tower, and Barad is a bit more, means literal tower, like a single individual construct that is a tower. Whereas Minas is more like tower city or castle inner, therefore by extension castle.
Is that where heretics lurk?
Oh, you're not the person I meant to move.
I trust no man.
Again, oh no, we can't. I don't want to force march you through the mountains. We'll make our way through the mountains. We'll be all right. Imminent rebellion in the Vissenland. Bugger. Oh, we can upgrade our iron there. That's good. And we can upgrade our that tier of that city. No, what we want to do is get the guardhouse in. Carl's not going to be able to do much if we do have a rebellion. Is that... Why are you just telling me that they don't like me? I know they don't like me. But I can't really do anything about it. Oh, what's happening to you? Oh, that's crap. Mountains are not the way to go, but at least the Crooked Moon don't have much. Even just being in the mountains is enough of a reason for us to lose men to attrition. That's a shame. Oh, he's coming to do things to us. Oh, who's that over there? Ah, rebels. Yes, they finally rebelled. Maybe we should get Karl Franz over. I'm not sure. My right eye hurts substantially. I've spent way too much time on the computer this weekend. And my eye hurts. Ah, there was Mousillon. Maybe they're the yellow people in the very top left. They probably are. Oh, the Doomseekers went last. Vargar. Right, he's risen up against us. Oh, he's got a great cannon. He's got a sizable army. And you're all losing troops just because we're in a mountain, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Swift expansion, it would seem, causes problems.
Bring me to my men.
You are with your men, you fool. I can't really do anything. I mean, if Karl Franz attacks them, he'll die. And I don't want to give Crooked Moon any opportunity to gain troops, but they are gaining troops. As every turn passes, more and more goblins are flocking to that banner. One rebel province is easier to handle than...
I am the Supreme Patriarch. By the Comet.
We'll move in on them. Over... Yeah, there we are, right in that top left corner. Very well. And these people, Wood Elves, I assume. Do we get to engage in diplomacy with them? Ah, yes we do.
Highborn.
Oh, hello. He's a tree man.
Orders.
Durthu. How about... Oh, well, alright, you aggressive bastards. We'll take you. Oh, yeah, look, we've really got Crooked Moon done, haven't we? Broken Nose aren't doing too well. Looks like the Greenskins are going to get killed off.
Ready?
The dwarves of the mountains over there are much better than us, but if Karak Hirn and Karak Ziflin decided to change their tune against us. We're about 50% with them, which isn't bad. Bretonians, same. We have a reasonable strength. Beastmen, warherds, haven't really met them yet. And then there's the rest of the humans, who we are slowly gaining real power over. Ah, Talabecland have been massively crushed. Bugger.
So?
Boris Todbringer. Boris Todbringer at your service, what? Standing ready.
Sigma's will. Yes.
Oh, Marienburg have taken a massive beating, haven't they? Oh yeah, someone else. The French have taken Marienburg from the Marienburg faction. Oh dear. Where even are you? Oh, you're way up there with hardly anything left. Oh dear. The Empire, it would seem, is being crushed. Oh, Ostland's really far away, but they're at least holding their own. Talabecland, look at that. I don't even think they have a province, do they? Oh, yeah, there you go. 1. Berghafen. Berghafen. That's miles away. Oh, and they have Essen as well, that's right. But dear, oh dear. The undead come. We won't try and confederate with any just yet. We'll still hold off. Chase down these goblins. Oh, get this undead dwarf man out of here. Oh, and he's damaging my walls when there's rebels standing by. Greenskins and the rebels have
welcome, brothers, from
joined together.
The Grey Mountains.
All right. I will accept. We have too many external threats to be bashing the French away just because of their lineage. We can't be as picky and as choosy with our allies as we may wish to have been in the past. It's fun, I do find, not knowing the game. Being that this is my first experience of everything, I don't know where the main attack routes are going to be. I don't know which enemies tend to be stronger than others. It's just all new. It's all alien concepts to me. Nasha Dribblechin stands in Crooked Moon's capital there. We still can't reach there yet.
Open gates.
No, we can't even get there. Ulrich. Disappointing. Oh, your tall walls give us a huge garrison. If those rebels attack our Menelaus, we have a substantial... It's heavily in our favour. But Franz can get some more units again. Do we want to study it now? Oh, they don't cost very much to train, do they? Not very much at all, really. Oh, we can get halberdiers. Oh, that's cool. They're global, though, so they're coming from Wissenland, probably. Yeah. Do we not have a level 2 barracks in our own land? Oh, no, we do. It requires a blacksmith. We don't have a blacksmith.
Not a chance.
Well, that region doesn't have a blacksmith either. What madness is this? Oh, well, I don't know. For some reason, I can train them out there, and I can't train them here. Oh, I can. All right. I'm having such a bad day. Oh, dear. It's because the pictures are all in different orders. That's why. That's the reason. That's the reason. Trust me. It's interesting that after a rebellion, your provinces will then just immediately love you. So all the people that dislike you form up into one large army for you to handily annihilate. And let's go with speed. It makes it all rather simple.
And Emperor.
Oh, I'll give you a horse. I've not had a melee lord, but I should imagine he's very similar to... Oh, an Imperial Pegasus, Jesus. I imagine he's very similar to Nelson.
I command here.
I am ready.
Speaking of, we could give him even more armor. We could make his melee defense better. Or we can make him... yeah, let's chuck him one in training. What the hell? Boom. And another who stood against me falls. I've been playing generals quite a fair bit this weekend. Command and Conquer generals. Ah, they assaulted us. They have come for us. Crooked Moon. Well, there, if ever, is an opportunity to save it. For the next episode will be a grand battle. They've got trolls. Ah, yeah, but the card doesn't... you can't see what they actually look like other than the unit card, can you? Lots of night goblins. And loads of forest goblin spider riders. In fact, their army is forest goblin spider riders, night goblins, and a couple of extra things here, there, and everywhere. But we have mortars and a great cannon. And we have the ability to deploy anywhere. And we have Zintler's Rigsguard. Ah, yes! It definitely did not load from where I left off then, because these are not called that anymore. They're called Swan Knights. So the reason I'm saying that is because I obviously save the game. And I save it as the Empire, as you can see there. And I save it to the cloud. And I click save. And it overwrites. And I wait until it's saved, and then I quit to the main menu. And so then when I then play the next time, I just click continue campaign. And but it's taking me to the previous quick save rather than the actual save, which is really annoying. So apologies that there was a little bit of overlay there. But that is going to end today's episode. So the next episode will have a particularly hefty battle kicking it off. And thoughts always welcome. Your continued support is also very welcome indeed, and I thank each and every one of you for watching and lending your support and lending me your ear for 30 minutes every now and then. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navarre den Pedemad Melonin, and farewell.